Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Wilson. Yeah. Are you ready to do it now? Oh, okay. Nick Wilson, David Murphree, and Clint Thompson. What up, guys?
It's great to be here.
How are you? Oh, man. Gosh dang it. I was about to. That's going to be in there until I get done with the coffee now. Yeah, thanks.
This is so professional.
Very. But welcome in, folks. How are we doing, guys?
Biscoff cookies. Biscoff.
Bischoff works here. Biscoff is a cookie.
Okay.
So how are we doing?
Good. I'm doing good.
He's not. Welcome into whatever season this is. What season are we?
12.
6. I
12.
told you 6. So how have things been for you guys?
Busy.
Yeah, it's been an insane week.
And then today has just been the day from hell. So.
For you too?
Yeah.
I know it was for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like those that are listening can relate to how
you got good days and bad days.
Yeah, like just how sometimes
and the good are
you just
good,
have,
and the okay are okay, and the bad, whew, man, they can get bad.
But I feel like lately, well, I don't know, for us, I feel like lately we've just had more. I'm not going to say bad days. I'm going to say challenging days.
Well, for you guys as teachers, y'all are winding down, and you got a bunch of kids that are probably already checked out. So they're not winding down. They've been wound down. They're done.
But here's the thing: if they were checked out, that'd be one thing. But it's the fact that we've got a million different things going on.
Yeah.
Before the end of the school year, you
Right.
know, like today. Me and Shay and Thompson had to figure out about getting the field ready, the turf ready for graduation. Mm-hmm. When things need to be sprayed, when does this need to be taken? And we got to work around soccer tryouts.
Sure.
We got to work around who's going to be available to do what, because not the three of us can't do everything that we need to do. When do we need to get the chairs put up there? Well, how many chairs do we need over here? Well, we can't know how many chairs to put over here until we know how many honor graduates we have. Well, guess what? Grades aren't done yet, so we don't know how many honor graduates we have yet. So we got to wait on that number to come in because we got to wait on people to get done grading senior exams, which ended today. And we had an alternate schedule because of senior exams. Do you have seniors, by the way? One. You know how many I have? Two.
Well, get your grades in, by gosh.
My grades have been in, man. I'm career prep.
That one's in. That one's in. It's two. You can't get it all done.
No, it's in, and then like we were talking about before, we've got the sports banquet coming up on Monday. Then we've got awards day. Don't forget about awards day on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's the difficult thing about how we get all grades in to figure out who's got the highest
Cookies
averages.
floating in my
You ain't got all the grades in yet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who's got the highest average and all that. Well, you're just honing in on one thing, and that's you're headed towards semester exam and exams and getting grades average and all that, and you got all this other stuff going on. You can't.
It's like you're
and then
walking.
You got 20 emails shot at you about stuff you got to get done too, and all. It's
like you're walking through a long giant hallway, and there's a golden trophy that if you just grab, everything's going to be okay. Jake, you may need to turn that light off. We got a light flashing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Today
it's crazy.
This doesn't happen with Aaron. I'm just saying.
Yeah. What have you done, Jake?
Has it ever done that?
No.
Okay. Well, LEDs they flash when they're done, when they're out.
Yeah.
When they need to be replaced.
Maybe it's because there's no. Well, plug it up.
It's crazy.
Again, this doesn't happen with Aaron's
No,
here.
over there. Plug it up. There's a plug over there. Yeah. Again. Shout out to you, Aaron. We miss you, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And they're everybody's wound up as tight. You know them Evel Knievel things used to wind up?
Right.
Yeah. They wound up tighter than that, man.
Well, so let's
ready to go.
Let's talk about the good memories of school.
Well, hold on.
Okay,
Before you said you mentioned awards day, and I know I've said this already. It's awards day. The season 5 episode 2, the story that I had for awards day. Yeah, brings back good memories.
Oh, where you got in trouble?
Yeah,
where
I got
paddled, right?
I got paddled like 2 days before graduation.
And your mom got mad when you told her?
She got mad. She got mad when I told her like several years later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, what was she gonna do about it then?
Nothing, but she just got mad. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
Did she get mad at you or because somebody paddled you?
because somebody paddled me without her knowing about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got paddled when I was a senior too, before I left. But I don't know if my mother ever knew.
So she still doesn't know?
I don't know. She may now.
Hey, shout out to that guy that wants a shirt, by the way.
Chad?
Shout out Chad.
Chad. Hey, Chad.
Is his name Chad?
His name is Chad.
Did you tell Murphree about Chad?
No, I haven't. So Carrie's got a coworker that has listened to either directly or indirectly the show.
Comedy, I guess.
No.
You don't care about your fans anymore?
He lost it. He lost it when we had the whole Batman thing, because that episode just released this week.
Yeah.
So about Batman getting bit and turning into Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought that was funny.
Yeah. Wow.
It's done well on TikTok.
I don't care. I don't like Batman anyway. I don't matter to me. I don't care.
So, how much do you enjoy making people laugh?
Well, I was
'Cause you do it
thinking
a lot.
today about like the old Batman that was on TV.
Adam
Not
West.
the movie.
Adam West, yeah.
Yeah, did they have any special powers or anything?
No.
No.
Nothing. They
No.
just wore capes and uniforms.
Yeah.
No
Yep.
special powers or anything. They had a Batmobile,
They could climb walls
but nothing. Okay.
with a rope,
I mean,
but they could climb walls.
You think about,
Holy bat, everything.
you think of kapow.
Yeah.
You think about Adam
Onomatopoeia.
West's Batman, yeah. Adam West's Batman, and they never really delved into his background in that show, did they? I haven't watched enough of it.
No, because that's too dark. That's darker
what I'm
than
saying.
what
It
the
never
show
got
was supposed to be.
serious.
Right.
it never ever got serious.
I don't know. You ever watched the Batman movie from that time frame?
No.
So there's one part where they are in the Batcopter, and they
Is
they
it
are
the shark?
Yes.
Okay,
The shark
yeah.
repellent where
Yeah.
they get the shark spray and the shark blows up. Yeah.
are
it's pretty
they?
good.
Was the movie? You're talking about a movie that was made during that time period?
Yes.
Was it black and white?
No.
It was
No,
color.
The
it's-
show, the one I remember was black and white.
Then they went color, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
Superman.
Did they go
I
color?
watched Superman all the time. Black and white.
Yeah.
Batman was black and white. Batman and Robin. And then I watched the cartoon. That's it. I didn't ever watch any of those modern movies or anything. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Didn't care really.
Are you going to watch Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness?
No.
Multiverse of Madness?
Multi-bubba-doo-boo-doo.
No.
You're not going to why? Why ain't you going to watch? I saw it, by the way.
Doctor Strange. I watched Doctor Strangelove.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Watched Doctor Strange.
Doctor
What's that?
Strangelove?
Well, I know what Doctor Strangelove
It's
is.
the sequel to Doctor Strangelove.
Doctor Strange and the what?
Multiverse of Madness.
Well, if it's the sequel, I'll watch it.
Okay.
Well, good. Slim Pickens in it.
Who?
Was that not his name? Sam Pickens? Is that his name?
Is
that his name?
Samuel Clemens?
No, Pickens was in there. The guy that
Mark
played
Twain?
Patton was in that movie. In Doctor
Yeah.
Strangelove. Who was that? Scott?
Richard Harris.
Scott. He was in there. All right. All right, now. Did y'all watch that Kentucky Derby?
Yes.
Did y'all see
Did
that
not.
horse?
I did.
I saw the highlight of it.
Okay,
did.
I didn't watch it when it was on, but that was unbelievable. Did y'all see that?
80-1 odds, right?
Is that the first time that's ever happened with somebody with those kind of odds?
Yeah,
have
but that
won?
horse, it came from the back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And
another
won.
horse had to drop out for that horse
to get in.
To get it on
to get
Friday.
opted- yeah.
Yeah, and the race was Saturday. I've never heard of anything like
That's
that.
insane.
I thought it was funny, too, because we were sitting there, and I said, hey, the Kentucky Derby's on, and they're calling the riders and everything. So we turned it on, and they showed the odds. I said, hey, y'all pick somebody for fun. And I was like, well, there's no way an 80-1 odd is going to win. So I went to the next one, like the 72-1 or whatever it was. And then, the kids, they picked theirs. And then, sure enough, the 80-1 odd.
Yeah, it was crazy watching it
It's
come from the
insane.
back.
Yeah.
I think that was a guy that put like $5 on
Yeah.
him and won like $3,000.
Yeah.
Made $3,000 off of him.
Well, I was
off a
watching the
$5
NASCAR
bet.
race the next day, and they said Michael Waltrip. They were just picking I don't think they put any money or nothing on there, but they were just having a pool, like picking.
Right.
Yeah.
He picked 1 and 2 because that was the
Really?
number 21 horse. He used to be the driver of the 21 car.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the second horse was the number 3. That was his 2 that he picked, and they finished 1-2.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
By the way, that
That's
jockey
insane.
had never run in the Derby, right?
No, he hasn't. And apparently, that horse is not running in the Preakness this week either. There's a big controversy about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's-
Just it did
Preakness or
qualify?
what'd you say?
Preakness.
Preakness?
Preakness.
Is it? I don't know what it is.
Preakness.
It's something.
I'm not a
You got to
horse
compete in that
guy.
to get the Triple Crown, right?
Yes. That's
to-
the
What
Five
is
for
the
the
Triple
Triple
Crown? Kentucky Derby?
Kentucky
Kentucky
Derby.
Derby.
Where is the Preakness? There's
Jake,
one of them in
where is the
California they have
Preakness?
to win, and one of them's in New Jersey, isn't it?
I think so. The Belmont's the other one, right?
Dude, somebody's out there yelling at us through their.
Not in Alabama.
Now, Alabama Derby. We used to have a horse race in Alabama. Alabama Derby. Y'all remember that?
I do not.
I went to that first one. I went to the first one.
Were there donkeys?
Well, when they built the horse track.
Oh.
It was big time race.
Was
now.
it? Preakness. Can't believe we said that at the same time.
Alabama. I went to the first Alabama Derby, the horse track they built in Birmingham. I don't even know if they're still running anything. They used to run dogs down there, but I don't know if they even run anything.
I don't know if they run anything.
They ran horses down there. I think they had 2 or 3 Alabama Derbies. And I went to the first one. A horse named Fast Forward won it.
That's pretty good.
I didn't look that up. I just remember it. And it won a lot of money. I think they only had 1 Alabama Derby, maybe 2. Maryland? Yeah, that's right.
Is the
Maryland.
Location of
the
Preakness.
Preakness.
Have y'all ever like going to the beach? Have y'all gone through
Looks like he doesn't know what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, he's. Aaron, I'll never make fun
Have
of
you ever been to the? Have either one of y'all ever been to Churchill Downs?
No.
It's.
I don't know if that would be like a bucket list thing. There's a lot of people there, and like there's a lot of stupid looking hats too.
It's in the middle of like suburban Louisville.
Yeah.
Like you go there and you're in suburbia.
Like
arguably urban.
Yeah.
It's like
it's built up around it.
There is an interstate right next to. I think 65 is right next to it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would go, but I'm not gonna pay to go.
Yeah.
We went. How did I get to go? Oh, the National Beta Club convention was up there one year, and I was running for national office, and the Beta Club organized.
You ran for national office?
I did.
Wow, how about that?
Of the Beta Club, yeah, I lost. I lost to.
We ain't vote for nobody from Alabama.
Yeah, I lost. My speech was not good. But I lost to a guy from either Florida or Texas.
Well, that's how it goes.
That's.
My name's Nick, and I'm from Alabama.
Florida and Texas.
Row Tide War Eagle.
USFL games have been good.
Yeah, they have.
Oh my gosh,
they have. I love how you turned that conversation. But they have the United States.
Been close,
football.
good games.
Now, what's your favorite team?
It's got to be
Stallions. Birmingham
You're
Stallions.
a Stallions guy. They're number 1 right now.
Yeah, I watched that game the other day. It was a good game. And then
Well,
the
they had the
Breakers.
best record. I don't know if there's a number 1.
They have a ranking.
Well, it's a power ranking. Everybody's got a power ranking. Out of the 3 of us, I'm number 1 in the power ranking right now.
Are you though?
In my head.
Well,
I've been Omicron rated number 1. Just found out today.
What? Seriously? You have the antibodies? What does that mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. They used to say it on the radio. Omicron
Hey,
rated number 1.
look, stay in it, man. Just stay in it. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
there's one more thing I want to ask you, and then y'all can just have it. All right.
No,
I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but I just want to know what y'all think about that motorcycle and bicycle thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we had this conversation in the group chat.
Yeah, it was a text message, and I think what you're wanting to know is how we say it.
Now, look, my grandmother used to say motorcycle.
I used to say motorcycle when I was little.
Okay, but why do we say motorcycle and bicycle? Why? I don't understand. Why don't you say bicycle? You don't say cycling. I'm going to go cycling. I'm going to go cycling.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they say it in different parts of the country different, or is it all the same?
I'm sure they
I don't
do.
understand.
The British are really bad about.
I'm talking about the United States.
Well, I'm just saying, like the British themselves are very, pronunciation heavy on some things, especially things like that.
Motorcycle,
Right.
bicycle.
When you say bicycle, it sounds like you're saying
2 cycles.
Yeah.
BASS.
But y'all don't know.
CKWARDS.
So y'all don't know why. I just wonder if y'all know why. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, we spend a lot of time on this, so we just be done.
So
with it.
here's my theory. So one word originated in England, the other word originated in the United States,
Right.
and 2 different pronunciations were just carried over and stuck. Bicycle originated in the United Kingdom would be my guess, and motorcycle came from.
Well, unicycle.
Came here.
Unicycle.
Yeah.
I mean, so.
But how do you spell cycle?
CYCLE.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you pronounce it cycle, right?
Yeah.
So do the British pronounce it sickle?
I don't know, because you got an icicle. It's not spelled the same way.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I was just wondering if y'all knew.
But see that you're getting into like what makes the English language the English language, and that's what so many people that try to learn English have.
Yeah.
That's what they complain about
Yeah.
is that just because there's a rule for one word doesn't mean that applies to any word related to that
I
word.
was just wondering because my grandmother.
She said motorcycle.
I just wonder if they used to say motorcycle and it changed during.
When
the
I was
time.
little, I used to say motorcycle.
Oh.
My daddy used to say motorcycle.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder.
My daddy.
The older folks said it that way, and then it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, I get made fun of all the time by Marino because of how I say oil.
Well,
Oil. And she'll smile and look at me with that smart aleck look and go,
it's
oil.
Yeah.
Oil. And she
When
makes
you
fun
flip
of
the
him
light
all the
switch
time.
up, where you turning it? Flipping
On.
it? Yeah.
On?
I say on like OWN. On.
Yeah, turn it on.
Not on.
Now, Sean came by and said the other day, what did he say? Some word that he
Off-putting. I don't know.
it was some word that he still pronounced like he would if he were from northern Ohio. Because, he's from Ohio.
As he is, yeah.
Yeah, but he grew up down here.
Sure.
And so, for the most part, he speaks like us. But there are a couple words
But his
that,
Yankee
that's-
comes out every so often.
Well, it's like I worked for a guy who was from Louisville, and he said bag.
Bake.
Bag.
Bag.
As in, we don't have one in here, but like a bag that you carry stuff in.
Okay.
A bag. We say bag. He said bag.
Yeah, it ain't got an E on the end there, buddy.
He said bag.
Well, they don't use sack in all parts of the United States either.
They don't use buggy either.
And we say tote. When they're
Buggy go
tote,
back.
Yeah, we say tote.
Yeah.
Not carry a lot of times.
And fixing.
Yeah, we're fixing too.
I'm fixing to do something.
But that's what shout out to the BWW when she first moved here from Ohio. That was one of the things she had to learn what it meant.
What does fixing mean?
Yeah, what is fixing to do?
Fixing.
Okay, what are we
Fixing
fixing?
to. Yeah.
What are we fixing? No, we're about to.
Yeah, when proper Clint comes out, it's about. I have to say about, but
We're-
when I start talking fast, it's we fixing to go. We fixing to go.
We fixing to
Maze,
go
get
over
your,
here.
get your shoes on. We fixing to go.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's
My other one is get eat. Hurry up and get eat. We got to go.
What?
Get eat.
I don't know that one. Have you
Yeah.
ever heard that?
I don't say that.
What do you say?
Don't
What
know,
are
man.
some things? Well, stay in it. He said stay in it.
Yeah.
One day, the other morning.
We just said
and
it
I
just a
about
minute ago.
died. Did he?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Oh, in there, not on
No,
here.
here.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. His grandmother is still. What? So, do you say y'all
Yeah.
when addressing a large group of people?
Mm-hmm.
I got called a hick because I said y'all in a presentation in college. Now, granted, I went to school in the South.
Here's the thing: it's been linked that the English that we say here in Alabama is more closely related to the King's English in English in England more than
In our
anywhere else.
accent, too.
Yeah, just because you say y'all doesn't necessarily mean that it's wrong because it was said over there. I
Well, it's a
guarantee you.
contraction for you all.
right?
So if I say,
But ain't a word.
what are y'all doing? Ain't is a word, and I'm gonna die on that hill.
I will too.
Because it is also a contraction. Am not.
One more. Won't. We won't do that.
Will not.
Yeah, but that's not what the contraction is. If you spell won't, how do you spell won't?
WONT.
Apostrophe T, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah. Where does the O come in?
I don't know. Will do not. I don't know.
Because you would think the O would represent the O in not, but it comes before
Welcome
the
to
N.
English 98 with Talk or Go Home.
Yeah,
So,
it's crazy, man. But it's all cultural, right?
yeah, I feel it is.
Eh?
What's that all about?
There's a guy that I follow on TikTok, and he does this. He's working on that electric tractor trailer, Edison Motors, and I feel like in every TikTok of his, he says about or out on purpose, just to get across his Canadianness.
Yeah.
I mean, when you listen to Jordan Peterson, do you listen to Jordan
I
Peterson?
don't know who that is.
I think he would like Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
But when you listen to Jordan Peterson, he's guilty of it too. That stereotypical Canadian accent. What are you doing?
Speaking of Canadian accent, to the day,
Yeah.
7 years ago, I was in Montreal and had the worst time of my life.
Yeah, you've talked about that.
Yeah, I know.
And
So this is being recorded on May 12th.
Yep.
It was 7 years ago today that I was in Montreal.
And you did not enjoy that.
I did not enjoy it.
Have you ever been to Canada? You hadn't been to Canada.
Not going.
You never gonna go? Why won't you go?
I don't like the
You're a
Canadians.
fan of Justin Trudeau, aren't you?
No.
Oh. Pierre?
That's his daddy, right?
Yeah.
I ain't going.
I ain't going.
I ain't going there. Ain't going there. Ain't going there.
Shout out to all of our friends from Canada.
Yeah, Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon. It's not really bacon.
It's not really. It's ham.
Yeah.
It's ham.
It's ham.
It's
It's
a
ham,
movie.
guys.
It's a movie too.
Canadian bacon is
Yeah.
a movie?
That's a movie. John Candy.
No. You're talking about Kevin Bacon. It's okay.
All right.
What's your favorite memory? We've talked about how horrible our current experiences at school are. What good memories do you have about school, if any? It can be K through college.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
Yeah. I mean, I always enjoyed like being on a sports team or whatever. I miss being on a team like that. And I'm getting a little bit of a, nostalgic feel. Helping coaching now. You see some of that stuff going on. You're like, oh, I remember all that.
Yeah. Watching them go through it.
Right.
Yeah.
So there was always that, but we tended to, we were for the most part good kids when my core group of friends were here. Like we didn't like skip a whole bunch of class or anything like that. So like I didn't skip class and go out back and smoke or anything like that. So I don't have like those kind of memories. But there's just little stories here and there that took place. I mean.
See, I just enjoyed being with my friends.
Yeah, I just
didn't-
enjoy being here. I mean,
don't know.
just
I
in
didn't-
general.
I didn't really realize like how much. Actually, I had a kid ask me that today, like what if I could go back to and do my senior year over again, what would I, knowing what I know now, focus on? And I told her, I said, look, don't ever take for granted how much time you get to spend with your friends.
Yeah.
And I told her, I'm like, I got caught up in, and I could be frank with her because this is a cousin of mine, but.
Hi, Frank.
Yeah. What?
You said you could be Frank. Hi, Frank.
Oh, hey.
Dad joke. Keep going.
What's that hot sauce?
Frank's.
No, Beamer, Bremer. What is it?
Berman's.
Berman's.
No,
Yeah.
Tell you thing.
Oh, sorry. What am I talking about?
Your
Yeah,
friends.
hanging out with friends. I started thinking about you, about Berman's. So hanging out with my friends all day, like just enjoying the company of folks that I'd gotten to know really well over the past. Some of them my entire school career, 13 years.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, I got too caught up in worrying about
The future.
that I didn't
Enjoy
the present enough. And I didn't hang out with my friends. We were all guilty of it. We didn't hang out with one another like we should have. Mm-hmm. And we didn't enjoy it because here's the thing. Y'all know this too. Jake, here's some good advice. So listen up. After you graduate, it's so hard. It's so hard to be as close with those people as you were in high school, because never at any point in your life will you ever have that much independence and that little responsibility.
Oh, that's 100% true.
And
now,
that's the key.
Now, my group would have to be an asterisk because, I mean, obviously, Hammy
Y'all
and
are
I,
very unique.
We are very unique when it comes to that. Like, there's at least, once and sometimes even twice a year where we'll all get together, but it seems like we're always together a lot.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, Hammy and I are together a lot. Brandon and I are together a lot.
Yeah.
I actually ran into Justin at Publix the other day on some Mother's Day.
Really?
Just ran into him in the parking lot.
Just randomly?
We had our interaction like we do.
Yeah.
I cannot say anything about that interaction here.
I was
on this
about to say,
podcast.
can you tell us what? Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Not at all. That will have to go to my. I'll tell you guys off air. I'll at least do that.
Okay.
But I'll see Casey and Joel and Eric Brown and those guys. Eric G. Brown, from Steve Gregerson fame. I'll see those guys here every so often, but just we will keep in touch a little more than most. Because that was one thing Miss Gibson told us, that you guys are going. No, Miss Lee said, you guys better eat it up now because this won't happen after you graduate, whatever. And we basically called her out on it. Said, yeah, it will. Now it doesn't happen as much probably as we wanted it to, but it does still happen. So
see, I don't see any of my friend group.
Me either. I see no one.
But see, you could almost say the
Don't
same
keep up
thing
with
now.
anybody.
Have you ever? I know you worked at another school for a year.
Mm-hmm.
But you've not had any other job besides teaching.
No.
Is that correct? Mm-hmm. And this is the same for you, right? So far.
Yeah.
So like I've changed jobs 3. This is my 3rd job I've ever had, and you always say, I'm such good friends with this person at work. I'm such good friends with this person at work. And you are when you're working with them. And then and it's the same thing like high school. That to me is more what high school should have been when they talk about you lose contact with some of these people. When you change the job, you're not around them anymore. You got that day-to-day interaction that's gone. So to me, that was more like what that experience was is my career.
Yeah. See, my friends, one of them moved to Birmingham, one of them moved to Huntsville, and the way our schedules, it's hard to make it.
Oh, it's
work,
almost impossible. We will call each other like 6 weeks in advance, say, hey, let's get together. And we're like, okay, well, does this work? Nope. Does this work? Nope. Does this work? Nope.
Yeah.
And then the last time we all got together, Eric Brown was like, what about this day? We're like, oh, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
So it's like just very, very randomly. So we're very proud of ourselves that we've gotten together twice within a 6-month period.
Yeah.
That's where we're
I was
at.
fortunate enough to sneak in on the tail end of I think one of those gatherings, right?
Yeah.
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 So I got
crashed.
I got to sort of see, almost like a sociologist. I got to sit back and I got to examine y'all in y'all's natural habitat. It was pretty cool. It was
like a bunch of apes grooming each other.
I mean, it was just because there's a thing that sociologists do. Like sometimes they'll go and they'll first person observe like a group of people that they want to know more about, and they'll just sit there and they'll observe and they'll have very little interaction.
Sure.
And
how does that make you feel?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
I felt sort of, but I started to interact.
Oh, yeah.
Hammy started talking to me, and then Justin started talking to me, and then Brandon started talking to me.
I'm going to say for the world, you have a crush on Justin.
I don't.
Like,
I mean, here's the thing. I admire Justin, but I admire him because I've never sort of encountered somebody that thinks about so many different things the way that I do.
Sure.
And that sounds horrible.
Well, I mean, the first time you ever got to meet him was
in here,
in
this room,
right
here, at this table,
right? And then you obviously got to interact with him the other night, and then
not for long, but yeah,
right,
for about an hour,
hour
and a half.
You got a crush on, you got a man crush on Justin.
Well, his
okay.
Twitter,
it's okay.
His Twitter profile,
just admit it. We can move on.
Undefeated.
Just
it's
admit
undefeated.
it, and we can move on. Just say yes, and we can move on.
I deny it, and I will deny it.
So we've talked about ours, Coach. What's yours? Your favorite memory from school? Please be.
My
please
friends
be
may be getting together, but they're not telling me if they are. I don't see. No,
if you don't know who the black sheep is,
yeah,
you're probably the black sheep.
Now you talk about athletics. I wish that when I was playing football and other athletic stuff, I wish that the only thing I would do different is I kind of wished I'd played basketball my junior and senior year in high school. And I wish that I would not, when I played football, I wish I'd just played a lot looser. I wish I hadn't been afraid to make a mistake.
Sure.
Yeah. I think I would have.
Now, if we're talking about, things that we wish we would have done, I wish I would have played, I wish I would have played more football.
But baseball and all that, I wasn't a baseball player. Now, okay.
Same.
I'm going to go back to elementary school.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
Well, I remember my elementary school teachers. I remember all those. I can name those, but then when it gets further than that, it gets harder to name all of them. But one thing that did stick out of my mind from elementary school was we'd go to football games up the old football field, and me and my friend Steve Honeycutt, I don't know why we did this, but
is that Mac's boy?
Yeah, we would go to the far end at the end of the game, and right when the game was over, we'd run down the sidelines and tear all the signs down on the visiting side.
What?
I don't know why we did that. Like the cheerleaders put their signs up on, we just tear them all down after the game. As soon as it hit.
Get that out of here.
How old were you?
4th grade, I guess.
Wow.
We just tear them all down as soon as the
What are you going to do, say something to my daddy? My dad beat your
dad. I don't
know.
We just did that. That's something we did. And then there was one particular Christmas party I remember in elementary school where that, you take all your gifts.
Yeah.
And everybody draw numbers and get a gift. And one Christmas, I don't know what grade this was. It was 2nd or 3rd. I got...
Look at his eyes.
Yeah, you can tell it's going to be good.
Well, everybody got, getting toys and stuff. Everybody's playing with their toys.
Oh, I think I've heard this story, yeah.
Well, I opened mine up, and it was a toboggan, a sock cap. And I was standing there holding my toboggan, and all the kids playing with race cars and helicopters, and playing with the toys, and I got, anybody want to swap?
Cut to another angle. Oh, my gosh. Hey, gum.
Nick's only dying over here.
Ah.
And plus, you're talking
miss
about
you, Aaron.
sports, too. Like at field day, elementary school and middle school.
I do miss field
do
day.
But
miss
see,
field
you
day.
actually, you actually signed up for events and you
Yes.
competed, and you had a winner, and you got your ribbon, second place and third place. They don't do that anymore.
I always won the long jump.
But you would compete.
I remember. I want to say it was 4th grade. It was the last time we had one. We were out here at the elementary school. They had dug a mud pit, and they had the little trampoline, springboard. Oh yeah, I got honorary mention in that one because I belly flopped.
Well, and you probably had a tug of war too.
Had a tug of war.
between classes too, in
did
a
have
mud
a tug
pit
of
or something
war.
like that. I don't know
Yeah.
if they do that anymore. And also, one time I remember at the middle school when we had field day.
Now the middle
up
school
there.
field day wasn't as good, and the only one I remember because we didn't have the gym. We had it over at Reuben,
Yeah.
and it was just like a sports thing. That's all it was. Like we all got together and played kickball, like that kind of thing.
No, we competed when I was in Reuben Yancey. We competed, but they brought in this old car one time, and they like there's one that's going to take to the scrapyard. I don't know if y'all ever did this,
What is happening?
but they took brought an old car up there, and they painted all the teachers' names on it
Oh wow!
on this old car.
And gave you a sledgehammer.
Yeah. Did you do that? Did
Nope,
they do that?
Nope.
I don't think they do that now. You pay $1, you just get 3 whacks and whatever teacher you wanted to hit on the car. So
That's awesome.
I don't know if they do that.
Let's do that
now or
again.
not. That's just some of the things I remember. Oh yeah, and my teachers at the middle school, they would chew tobacco,
Yeah.
and they would teach them math. Just open up the window and spit out the window. Go back.
They definitely don't do that anymore.
No, and the food too. We were talking about this the other day in the lunch.
Oh,
I know,
God, don't
I
get me
know,
started
I
on
know.
this.
Everybody thinks,
God.
when they were in school, that the lunches were pretty good. But I was thinking about this years ago. The lunchroom ladies probably just fixed you lunch like they would have fixed something at home.
Yeah.
But then gradually it just got worse and worse and worse. But in middle school, whatever we had that day for lunch, you could still go back up there and pay 50 cents and get more fries, a hamburger, and we had peanut butter fudge too. Somebody, somebody kill over today. I don't remember anybody getting sick from peanut allergies or nothing like that.
But it's like, when I was in school, we had a salad bar, sweet
Same.
tea,
Yeah.
nachos with real beef and cheese.
Yeah, you could get that every day in high school if you want nachos
Yes.
and hamburger if you wanted it. They had a regular lunch that changed, but you could get that every day if you wanted to.
Nowadays, I think Hawk, we were sitting at the lunchroom table, and Hawk said something about this. He went up to get his serving. It was barbecue, and we're not calling out the lunchroom lady specifically. Look, we know it's
it's government. It's not the lunchroom ladies,
It's beyond
it's
their
the
control.
government,
They're
yeah.
doing the best they can, but he said, yeah, they gave me this little scoop, and I just said, gosh, man, and I just threw it away. And he didn't.
It's out of disgust.
He said it was just about that big. He said, man, I just had to throw it away.
Yeah. That's when I stopped eating, when they cut the portions in half and doubled the price.
It's not really lunch anymore, man. It's a snack.
I was done
It's a
with it
snack
about
to
8 years
hold the
ago.
kids over. There's nothing portion-wise about it.
I remember the
that is
pizzas being
lunch.
amazing back in high school.
See, the pizzas when I was in school were okay. They weren't great, but if you were hungry, by gosh,
Oh, you didn't go. You
they
didn't
solved
leave
that
hungry.
problem.
Yeah, but that
they
is
solved
something
that
that's
problem.
different now than what.
Yeah.
Like
what it
I
used to
remember,
be.
we used to have when we were in 8th grade, because 8th grade was here in high school. I think we had the last somehow or another we had the last lunch of the day. So if they made too much, they were handing that crap out. Like
They were getting- they
we
didn't
don't
wanna throw any of it
want
away,
it.
yeah.
We don't want it. We don't want to throw it away. Come help yourselves.
Yeah.
Sloppy Joe Day, baby.
Yeah.
Start.
And that's another
Sloppy
we had
Joe.
sloppy Joe. We
Yeah.
don't have sloppy Joes anymore.
What?
They don't.
Didn't we just have that the other day? Did we not have?
I haven't.
But it's
eaten-
not as much.
Yeah,
you
I
have
haven't-
one every now and then. But
Yeah.
what about meatloaf, turnip greens, peas, cornbread? When
Kids
And mashed potatoes. When was the
when
last
did
time we had mashed potatoes?
Because I'm not eating in lunchroom anymore. But I'm just thinking, some days
Well,
it's
here's
better
the
than
thing.
others.
You got like my generation. We were raised by parents that made you eat a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gotta like it, but you're gonna eat a little bit of everything.
There was no being picky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I first started, I remember being in kindergarten. It was basically serve yourself. You could go up there and scoop however much you wanted.
Yeah.
So, my gosh, Clint fixed himself a plate.
Yeah, it's different.
And I guess they got so wasteful they
Yeah.
started changing it up. But
Yeah.
then, you got a bunch of people that said, well, the lunchroom food just ain't what my kid wants. So then they start fixing pizza and French fries every day.
Look, man, my mom. I was always jealous of those kids that got to bring their lunch.
Yeah, same.
I remember asking my mom one time. I said, "Hey, can you start fixing my lunch, or can I start fixing my lunch?" She said, "Son, I ain't got time for that. You gonna go to school and you gonna eat lunchroom food. It ain't gonna hurt you.
Yep.
It ain't gonna hurt you." I said, "Yes, ma'am."
Now, I'm not saying it's not good, but it's just different. And it's not what I need to be eating right now at this stage in my life.
To me, the worst part about it is the portion control. Like, literally, you'll see what the kids have on their plate when they come through the lunch line, and you're like, have you eaten half your lunch already? And seriously, I asked a kid that one day. He said, "No."
Well, see, I used to, and now that you kind of brought this to light, I used to complain because Maze would get 2 lunches, almost every day. I'm like, why are you buying 2 lunches?
Oh, now one time they had to, man.
Yeah.
And one time when they cut those portions down so low, they'd have it eat before they paid, even paid, and go back and get another one.
Wow.
You know, but it's like on the days, like today's they have chicken wings. Man, them things smell so good in the lunchroom. I want those so bad, but I don't know if I haven't ever eaten any. I don't know if they're any good or not. But they smell good, man.
They're baked.
I want some.
Y'all remember being the BA, like you would come in, like your mom would, you had a dentist appointment or something, and you'd go to McDonald's and bring McDonald's back, and like everybody just loved you, man. Can I get a fry?
Yeah.
Let me get a French fry.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know I'm your favorite. Give me a French fry. That's when you knew you were something then. You were top dog then when you brought that McDonald's bag and that Subway. Subway was kind of new at that time.
Yeah.
I remember Wesley Palmer. He used to bring a Subway sub every day, a pizza sub every day.
That's awesome.
Yep. And everybody just like, man, if you ain't gonna eat all that, let me have a bite. Top dog.
Good time. Good classic.
Do you remember the Bluebird brand grape drink? It come in a little can and had the little aluminum or like little peel top.
Yeah.
I remember those in elementary school, and those were so good. And I thought Push Pops don't taste like Push Pops used to.
No, they don't.
Am I the only one in that? Okay.
Yeah, they I don't know if they've changed the ingredients or I don't know.
Now, ice cream. Yeah, ice cream. The thing I would get that was good was called Creamy Burger. They don't make those anymore. They come in a cardboard box. It looked like a hamburger. and it had this chocolate oatmeal covering, and it was the Neapolitan ice cream in the middle.
Wait,
strawberry, the vanilla, and chocolate.
Nia what?
It's Neapolitan, right?
For this podcast, yes.
No, I just know somebody that used to call it Neapolitan.
Oh, okay.
It's Neapolitan.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank
but I get one of them. They were like 50 cents. They were good, man. They don't make those anymore.
Neapolitan.
Yeah, they don't make those anymore. That was good.
Bye, Jake. Go. You got to go pay. Okay. Go pay your child support.
I was up there when the shotgun went off too. I remember that.
Yeah, who was that coach?
I don't want to call out any names. I was up there. I just know when it happened. I was there at that time.
What was his name?
Well, I know his name. I'm not gonna call him out.
I won't call.
How did he say it?
All right, now.
CW McCall. He's saying Convoy.
Yeah, I was up there.
Convoy.
Rockin'.
God, that's a great song.
It's an okay song.
Trucker subgenre of country music.
Yeah.
Man, that's great.
Oh man, I heard a good one the other day. Phantom
the Opera?
390.
Yeah, I've got that. It's 22 highballing hits. It's a 2-record set. I've got that at the house. It's all trucker songs. I got it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's got all the songs on
He's
there.
acting like we should know that.
Yeah, I've got that. We bought it. I bought it off TV. You know, they'd advertise this stuff on TV years ago when you had 3 TV stations.
Yeah.
Time
Life presents.
Yeah.
The
Well, see, I got those
greatest
records. I got the
Convoy.
22 highballing hits. That's all the trucker songs. I got Surf and Drag. That was Beach Boys and Jan and Dean and all. I just listened to that Jan and Dean song the other morning. For some reason, that was on my mind. So I fired it up when I got to school.
So you've got a record player at the house.
Yeah, I got one.
Do you use it a lot?
No, I don't. I think my sister's got the Surf and Drag record. She still got it, though.
Does she have the record that you broke that one time?
Yeah, she still got that.
What was that one?
Debbie Boone.
Debbie
You
Boone.
Light My Life. She got that. And then the 22 highballing hits. I got that one.
And
I
you
got
listen to that
Smoking the Bandit.
Yeah.
I got that one.
Which one's your favorite, Eastbound and Down or Westbound and Down?
You just change one word, don't you?
I don't know. Eastbound, you got to go Eastbound and Down
Eastbound, yeah.
on that.
I think that's everybody's favorite.
Jan and Dean, I like them better than the Beach Boys.
Never.
Y'all know about them?
I don't.
I don't think I do.
You don't?
No.
Y'all know about
Jan and Dean?
Jan and Dean, I like them better. Dead Man's Curve. Made that movie called Dead Man's Curve.
Maximum Overdrive?
No, Dead Man's Curve.
Oh, okay.
That's a song I was listening to the other morning.
Duel?
Well, he run up underneath a truck and almost died. One of the guys in Jan and Dean.
In real life or in the movie?
Yeah, in real life.
Oh.
That's his real life story of Jan and Dean. It's called Dead Man's Curve. Then they made a song, Dead Man's Curve.
What decade? 60s, 70s?
Well, whenever the Beach Boys and all them become big, yeah.
It was like
60s, I guess.
Yeah.
60s. No, early 60s, right?
Early 60s.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Serving USA.
Yeah. What?
Where are you at on the Beach Boys?
I used to be a bigger fan than I am now.
Okay, I mean, that's fair.
So it's funny you bring that up. About 2 weeks ago, I went back and I listened to a couple of their songs, and I was like, oh, I can understand how this would be attractive to some people to listen to.
Right, because
But to
it's
me,
beachy, surfy.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know. To me, it got real old real fast.
Yeah.
It got what now?
Real old real fast.
Well, you hate to be in that mood.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
it's a mood. Where are y'all at on the Beatles? No.
Yeah, I'm not on board.
Like, I understand the importance that they
I do
they
too.
were.
And I can respect them.
Right.
Yeah, but
I'm not a huge fan. I'm
No.
not as big a fan as everybody makes it.
Stone,
makes them
Ram,
out to
Ram,
be.
more of a Rolling. I've been more of a Rolling Stone.
Now I'll
than I
say
would be
I've
a
gotten
Beatles.
more into the Stones and Pink Floyd lately, and can appreciate it more now as I've gotten older than I did when I was younger.
see, of the three of those bands, I'm a Stones guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I could really even tell you what Pink Floyd sings. What is
Other
that?
than that one about the brick in the wall.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know a lot of Stones
Right.
songs, but Pink Floyd I couldn't tell you really.
It's just good chill music. I feel.
Who
like.
did that Smoke on the Water? Who's that? Is that Deep Purple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
No, yeah, it is, isn't it? What year was that?
No idea. 75.
yeah, we were talking about smoking in the boys' room today. That song, for some reason, in class today, and the kids they start quizzing me
Yeah.
about was that on the Dr. Feelgood album? I said no, that wasn't on that one. I don't think. Let me think for a second. And I said I think that was on Theater of Pain. And I said and I'm gonna look it up. And sure enough, it was on there. Theater of Pain.
Theater of
Boy.
Pain.
Yeah.
Theater or theater?
Theater of Pain.
Let's not get back on this.
And it got me thinking.
Theater.
I just wanted to look up see if I was right. Yeah, I was right.
You're right.
Theater of Pain. And it got me thinking. I went to see Motley Crue on a Dr. Feelgood tour. Warrant opened up for them, and I bought a bootleg shirt.
You love
outside
those
after the
bootleg
show.
shirts,
Yeah.
man.
Uh huh.
Yeah, he ain't paying $40.
Motley
He'll pay
Crue.
$20.
$10 in the parking lot.
There you go. He ain't paying 20. He'll pay 10 though.
10.
5?
May have been 5.
Hey! I almost got it.
Sold.
Yeah. You know what you should do? You should design your own line of bootleg
shirts.
See, you should.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You should design your own, like, we should have an official Talk or Go Home shirt, and then Murphree designs a bootleg version
And sell it outside.
that we sell
The
for
ease
$2.50
I'll
less.
sell it to them before they come in to buy it.
There you go. The E's backwards. Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah.
These are misprints.
Yeah, that was great buying that shirt
I
outside.
still have a picture of that shirt of the Asheville Creed that one kid wrote. Do you remember that? You don't wear that shirt anymore.
Yeah, I wear it some more. I wear it some.
You need to wear it before school gets out.
And your bootleg needs to be a little bit crooked.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you want on
Yeah,
that.
you
It
do.
don't
You
want it
want,
to be
you want
right.
the screen print to be a little
There
off
you go.
kilter.
Yeah.
Like it come from Bill's dollar store.
Yeah.
I bought a shirt one time and I wore out. That,
Al's 5 a dime.
bought over at Chalkline in Jackson. They'd let you go in the back. They had a back room. They made
Who's
sport.
Chalkline?
Chalkline, they made
probably-
sports stuff, like sports shirts and
Yeah.
stuff, sporting goods and stuff
Yeah.
like jerseys and stuff. But
So
all
you
the
got
stuff that they messed up on, you could go in there and they had a back room and they had all the stuff they messed up on back there. And we'd go in there all the time and buy stuff, shirts and shorts
Really?
and stuff. And I bought a shirt one time that had Washington Redskins on the front, Phoenix Suns on the back.
That is awesome.
I wore the heck out of that.
Well, you can't
That
wear that
is
now.
so
Right there.
cool.
Can't wear that now.
No.
No.
Yeah, Phoenix Suns, you can't wear that. They'll always be Redskins to me.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm the same way. Like, where are y'all at on
I'm
something?
stuck.
Like, I don't want to get overly political.
It's
but,
ridiculous.
You ask, I think.
And how long before the Braves? Like, how long before they get?
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to do that,
They-
they've got to do
they've already
all-
got the
why-
Indians.
why would
They're
you
the
not?
Guardians now.
Yeah, well,
Start
I
calling them
feel
the
like-
Atlanta Bean Eaters.
I feel like the pressure's there. Wait, what'd you say?
So
What?
go and look up the history of the Atlanta Braves.
Okay.
At one point, they were the
The
Boston
Brooklyn.
Braves.
Yeah.
Who was in Brooklyn?
They
That
were
was the
they were
Dodgers?
Milwaukee. Hold
Yeah,
on,
Brooklyn was the Dodgers.
They were Milwaukee before, right?
I think so.
And then before that, they were in Boston. They were the Boston Braves. Well, before that, the franchise was called the Bean Eaters, the Boston Bean Eaters. So the old school Boston Bean Eaters are now the Atlanta Braves. How I know that, I don't know because I'm not a baseball guy, but I do know that.
Well, that's like the Florida State Seminoles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we got into a conversation today
And the Utah Utes.
about who invented the
Yeah.
you know, that. And I think I don't really think there's an answer to that. I think different
there's
people
not.
say
I
different
mean,
things.
yeah.
But same difference. I mean, when is that going to happen? When's that change?
Where's the cutoff?
Sorta
Where's
gonna
the cutoff?
If you do one, you got to do them all.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why
I mean,
I'm just not a boycott guy. I'm not into all that because if you get into that, then what are you going to do? You'll never be able to go see a movie.
Yeah.
You'll never be able to
Yeah.
go to a concert. You never be able to watch anything on TV.
Yeah.
because there's a certain amount of like entertainment comes at the risk of offense, or it comes at the risk of being offended. So how are you going to have open discourse of ideas without me risking offending you?
You can't.
Exactly.
You can't.
So, now if something's blatantly just horrible and evil and wrong,
Yeah, I mean you got to take a stand on some stuff. but-
Exactly.
Yeah, but if you got 3 people that's complaining about the name of a football team, when the rest of them's like, you know what, kind of shows some of our heritage and we kind of like it, well, the 3 people win the way it is now.
It's just like Tom Cruise. I don't agree with everything he does in his life or all that. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to watch Valkyrie.
Right.
Are you going? Hey, are you going to watch
Top Gun?
Top Gun Maverick?
Are they making it?
Yeah, it's
coming out.
Didn't they
And-
start making that and then stopped or something?
Yeah.
Did somebody get killed?
COVID. I don't know about
COVID?
I think COVID kind of slowed it
Yeah,
down.
COVID slowed them down a lot, but it's coming out in
June?
2 weeks,
June?
May 26th.
Oh.
You gonna go watch it with me?
Probably not.
All right. See, that's how close we are.
That's our relationship.
Yeah. I ask him to do stuff and he says no, because you're coming to trivia, right?
No.
See, there we go.
I'll wait till it comes out on video. Go to the video store.
So will you're gonna go to Blockbuster with me?
Yeah, I'm going to go to Blockbuster and get it.
In Bend?
And
All the
where
way
is
to
it?
Oregon.
Bend, where? Oregon?
Oregon.
All the way
Hey,
to
that would
Oregon.
be a neat trip. Go to that Blockbuster.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
You'll go to Oregon with me, but you won't go to the movies with
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, I'll go to that.
One sounds more
Blockbuster.
interesting.
Yeah, that'd be a good trip.
To go to. Hey, how about what if we took a trip to Bend, Alabama?
Bend in Horseshoe Bend.
No, Bend, Alabama, where we did trivia in Bend, Alabama, and we went to a Blockbuster in Bend, Alabama.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to convince him to go do trivia
about-
with us, and he won't
No.
go do trivia with us. Would Justin do trivia with us?
If he's free. Justin's wife's getting ready to spit out a kid. Probably by the time this comes out.
Actually, yeah. No, it'll be after this comes out,
Yeah.
right? 'Cause
No,
she's,
June.
it'll be after this comes
Okay,
out.
well, yeah.
Or no,
Congratulations, Justin.
no. Yeah, congrats, man, on your child.
Yay. So before we get out of here, I know we're probably getting close on time and getting ready for
Well, yeah, we got to do
reservations.
recommendations.
Reservations. I just said reservations.
Yeah,
Recommendations.
We got to put our reservations in on trivia. So
Yeah. I'll get right on that.
I heard a Volkswagen joke today that I made it a point that I was going to tell you. I'm going to clean it up a little bit, but I made it a point that I was going to tell you. So there's a Volkswagen and there's a BMW, and the BMW looks at the Volkswagen and says, "Man, why are your eyes bugged out?"
Wait, what? Hold on, what?
A BMW
Yeah.
and a Volkswagen, we're talking, and a BMW asked the Volkswagen and said, "Man, why are your eyes bugged out?" The Volkswagen looks at the BMW and said, "You let them shove a motor up your hind end and see if your eyes don't bug out." I thought I'd get more reaction out of that, but okay, never mind.
I'm just glad I got it.
So, okay. That's another thing. Volkswagen.
Volkswagen
Started by
Germans,
I don't know who the exact person.
Mr. Volkswagen.
the Nazis.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we knew
It
was
literally,
Mercedes too,
it literally means people's car.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah.
it was started as an incentive program by the Nazis for people to join the party and work their way and work for the party. And one of the things you could earn as a reward for loyalty to the party was a Volkswagen, a bug.
A bug.
Fun fact.
Hold on. What's the other German? What was Hitler's car?
Mercedes. You saw a lot
He
of
always-
Mercedes, Benz, and
No, there
Volkswagens.
was
in the
there was another
pictures.
one though. A Daewoo.
Was it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he had a Daewoo also, because that was a car brand at one point that was.
That's a
original.
German brand.
I think so.
I thought Daewoo was an Asian brand.
Wow, because it got woo in it. It could be.
What now? Say that
It
again.
could be Ric Flair.
Okay, I'm glad we had that whole conversation about not meaning to offend anybody because we just offended a lot of people.
You did.
No, you did. Well, I guess we both. Hold on.
I just had to listen to it later.
D-E-A.
Hold on. We're gonna.
Daewoo. Is that still around?
Daewoo, literally great universe, and a portmanteau of day, meaning great, and the given name of founder and chairman of Kim Woo-chung, also known as the Daewoo Group, was a major South Korean chaebol and car manufacturer.
It was Asian.
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
That didn't sound German to me.
Hold on,
Yeah,
what?
Daewoo does not sound German.
There's another one. Maybe it's not a Daewoo.
We love
Do
Koreans.
they still make stuff? There's a Dutz.
I wonder-
D-U-Z tractor. Does that come from Germany? Dutz.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. What? The successor to Daewoo,
It's Kia.
Chevy.
Do they make Daewoo stuff anymore?
I
I
don't
don't
think
see
so.
anything
Daewoo?
in a while.
I don't think so.
Well, it says here.
Daewoo TV or something one time.
Well, yeah, they did make appliances. It says that GM Korea is the successor company to Daewoo and is operated as the Korean arm of General Motors. So there you go. The Daewoo Group. Fun fact. It's a was a former Korean manufacturing conglomerate known as a chaebol. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Okay. We're good.
So,
Let me tell you about one tradition we had. My friend Tony Cluck in school. I remember
Tony.
this. He the very last day before we got out of here every year, he would throw stink bombs in the hall.
oh man,
The very last day every year. So that's one.
don't
that's
get
one
any
thing I remember.
ideas.
Yeah, this way or later.
That's true.
Yeah, that's one thing I remember. Stood out.
Recommendations?
Heartburn medicine.
Tums?
No,
Well, not a sponsor.
like actual heartburn medicine, like Prilosec or whatever.
OTC.
Man, it has been bad here lately. I don't know why my heartburn's so bad.
Jim told me that too. He's been having an issue with that lately.
Really? Mine's been bad. Like it's if I drink something, if I eat something, whatever. So what?
No, dude, he's
Jim is
Like-
my age.
yeah, his age.
Heartburn, huh?
Yeah, heartburn medicine anyway.
So that's your recommendation.
That's been a recommendation.
What's your recommendation?
Stink bombs.
Stink.
No, not really.
Hold on, I gotta find my.
Not really stink bomb. Now listen, I want you to hear my recommendation.
I can't wait for this.
I want White Mountain ice cream makers.
Oh
Ice
yeah.
cream machines.
Tell the story.
Well, they're like the best you can get.
But
All right.
yeah.
Well, I bought this ice cream maker at Bass Pro Shop one time, and I thought it was a good one.
Yeah.
I guess it's about $80. And I
Is it one of those like an old one but was still mechanical?
Yeah, that was a piece of junk, man. That was terrible. I just threw it away. But then I bought this White Mountain, and it's supposed to be like one of the best you can get. And
Was it cheaper or more
no,
expensive?
there's like $300, $350 probably
Yeah.
for it. But it's supposed to last a long time. It's a good, like just a motor for one of these costs $250
Wow.
on the side. But it's a good one. It's supposed to last, and it don't get hung up. Them things get hung
Yeah, I
up.
was going to ask, is it just me or is it like the old hand crank ice cream makers? Do they seem to like make better ice cream?
Well,
Because you can go to it solid. I mean, all the way and like
well,
It's a
all
lot
of them
of
got a hand
cranking.
crank with them too if you want to use that, But that's the bad thing about that when I got at Bass Pro Shops, it just get hung up,
yeah.
And I just get so mad at that thing, I just threw it away. But it won't hang up. This one won't hang up.
Is there anything more frustrating on a day when it's super super hot and you can't get the ice cream to firm up like you want it to?
Yes, man. Like when you're making Grey Pico ice cream or
Yeah.
something, and you just want Grey Pico ice cream.
Yeah, not Grey Pico slush.
Yeah.
Grey Pico sweetened condensed milk
And
slush.
for those that don't know what Grey Pico is, look it up. It's
Oh, wow.
serious.
Well, I've been thinking about it a
serious.
lot
not
lately.
grape Fanta.
I
Yeah,
want to make
Grey
some.
Pico.
Yeah, I want to make some ice cream. But my wife, she was making some ice cream one day. I'm gonna tell you this about that motor's like $250. But she don't ever listen to this. So she won't hear it. That she was sitting out there cross-legged on the back porch with on the cement back there making ice cream, and for some reason she needed to get the motor over closer to where she was, I guess, to put it on the machine, and she had the cord. It's $250, so she just pulls it over with the cord and puts it on there, and I'm thinking, what are you doing? $250 motor. All right, go ahead. She won't listen to this.
I thought you were going to tell the story about her just cranking it, turning it without the motor, and the motor was just sitting there.
Did she do that?
You told me she did that.
Did I?
Yeah.
Were you there?
You told me the other day that she did that.
I did? No, that's somebody. I didn't tell you that. That's somebody else.
Oh, okay. God, man, Carrie, why did Carrie do that? Come on, Carrie. God. Or my wife. All right.
Can you edit that part out about the motor?
My recommendation.
Just in case.
80s Radio with Huey Lewis on Apple Music. It's a radio show, like a program. Highly recommend. He does a really good job. He goes through and he gives you little insights. It's sort of reminiscent of Casey Kasem's AT Top 40 and or American Top 40 and
He died, didn't he?
Casey Kasem.
Huey Lewis?
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, this must have come out
Postmortem.
Didn't he die? He died, I think, didn't he? No.
I don't know if Huey Lewis is gone or not. I know Casey Kasem is, but Casey Kasem may still be, laying in state at his house.
Didn't he die? Well, you're hung up on that Get a Job. Is that the name of that song? Get a Job?
Bruce Hornsby.
Oh, that's Hornsby. Okay, Hornsby. No, Lewis died. Okay, is Lewis live? Oh, did Hornsby die?
The Way It Is by Bruce Hornsby.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Did he? I don't think Huey Lewis is
Now,
dead.
you're listening to Huey Lewis podcast.
It's not a It's basically a podcast, but it's a podcast. It's a podcast listening experience.
Music.
Yeah, and it's like he takes you through and you listen to the music with him over the course of this hour.
Okay, he may still
Huey
be
Lewis
around.
is still alive.
Okay,
man.
it must be Bruce Hornsby that died.
Bruce Hornsby is dead.
Okay,
You mean
yeah, that's what I
Herbie Hancock?
think. Is he still alive? I remember him.
Who? Herbie
Herbie.
Hancock?
Herbie was keyboard guy.
Nope, Bruce Hornsby's still alive too.
Oh, God.
Who's dead? Who do you think is dead?
George Washington.
Who do you
Let's
want
just go
to be
with that.
dead?
The lead guitarist of Cinderella.
Is he?
He
Who is
died
that?
last year. Dunbar, I think.
Oh, okay,
Something
yeah,
like that.
he did die. I remember you
think
telling
he
me
did.
about that.
Dimebag Daryl.
Yeah. Who? Shout out to all our fans on TikTok. Shout out to Josh Seawright. Josh, I got you, brother. Just got your text.
Did he text you?
Did he text you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was that about?
He didn't text me, Josh.
About not
Bringing up
the thing we're bringing up.
that in the parking lot? They don't want us to bring that up?
We just brought it up.
Okay, if he don't want me to tell it, I won't.
Don't tell the thing in the parking lot. Gotcha.
But yeah, shout out to Josh.
Hey, he didn't tell me not to say anything. So.
It never has been, never have got it fixed either. All right.
Are you salty about that?
No. I'll drive it.
Yeah. Did you have a good time on
You
today's
just got to
episode?
stay in it. Huh?
Did you have a good time on today's episode?
It is fantastic.
Did you have a good time on today's episode?
I had a great time.
Guys, did you have a good time on today's episode? If you did, rate, review, and subscribe to the show on all our various platforms. If you didn't, just don't listen to us.
No, Nick Wilson, we had a terrible time.
Exactly. So, but no, guys, seriously, thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing. We've got some pretty cool, unique episodes. It's a new show, basically, that we're doing called Triple Threat with the one and only David Murphree. Go ahead and check out those extra bonus episodes. 99 cents a month gets you unlimited access to those episodes as they come out. They're going to come out in between all of these episodes every month. Yes.
But it's you too, and you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do it too.
Clint, what are you calling yours?
Guys, look,
Javier.
when like y'all think we actually sit down and think about these episodes, we don't, man.
What do you
And if
call
y'all can't
your
tell,
triple threat?
David's Deep Dives. He's gonna quit,
Yeah,
y'all.
he is.
He's gonna quit
Well,
this show.
you know what you're gonna call
I have
it?
no idea.
Okay.
Clint's cute corner.
I hate you.
Clint's. I got so many jokes I can make, but they're not appropriate. All right, so don't forget to rate, review, subscribe. We will see you guys on the next episode. But don't forget, you can talk.
Argo.
He always looks better lit than you.
It's because I'm fat and I have shadows. What are you going to do, turn this way? Or are you going to turn that other light on?
Man.
Literally did nothing.
Those plaques over there. The Alabama plaque.
Those are all of our state championship and all
You gonna give those to each player?
all the state champions,
Players?
runners, wrestlers, and
Those
then
are nice. They got a blue thing on them.
no, those are
You need to
they
have
got
a
green.
miniature replica if you want that championship of the real thing.
I got one from wrestling 2 years ago. 2
A
years.
miniature.
One of the
Looks like
miniature.
big one. It's got the blue on there.
It's got my name on it. Jim and Sean got them for us. All right, you ready? Are we recording? Okay. Y'all ready to get this thing rolling? All right. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen.